Alright guys, so as you can tell, I'm not used to using the mic, so it's kind of awkward. I just want to put it in my mouth. Also, I used Alpha Lion Pre. Shout out to you guys. If you guys want to blow some big loads, definitely hit them up. It's great. All over the place too. No, I'm just playing. I'm running out of ideas for intros, so don't mind the some thoughts when they just come to mind and speak through the camera. Just trying to be my true self around you guys. So today we're gonna be squatting over here. I actually high bar squat. This is not the most scientific base because like you can high bar squat, you can low bar squat, you can do a powerlifting squat where your hips hinge back first. It's kind of all a preference thing, so it just really depends. But I'm going to show you guys what works best for me. Don't find me in the comments saying like this isn't the most scientific base. I'm pretty much just going to teach you guys what's worked for me for the past like 3 years. So yeah, the music really loud in here today, and it usually is not. So we got the mic hooked up and it's wired. So I don't know how much talking we'll do. So pretty much I'm going to show you guys how to get under the bar, where to place it on your traps, and how to put your hands. So I'll take you guys through it. This is so much more difficult than it seems. Alright guys, so we've tried to do this like 4 different times. Since the mic is like wired, this is so much more difficult than we thought it would be. But anyways, I'm going to try to take you guys through it. You're going to grab your hands. I like to do a shoulder width apart. So you're going to grab the bar. You're going to come under the bar. And you're going to get your traps, which is this upper part of your back. You're going to get your traps set on the bar. And as you guys can tell, I set it kind of high. Now there is a low bar squat where you can come under it like this and place it on the under part of your traps. But for me, I personally high bar squat because I get more depth that way and my hips don't allow me to do a low bar squat. So you'll grab the bar, you'll wrap your thumbs around, you'll come under it. Yeah, I'm not sure this mic thing is a good idea. Alright, so let's try this again, like take 7. So you grab the bar, you come under here, you'll set your traps, get set, embrace, get your feet planted. You're gonna come up, you're gonna take a step back or 2.
Knocks me out.
Now, with your feet, you're gonna wanna be shoulder width apart, right? And then you're gonna want to point your toes outward, because I see a lot of people squat when their toes are in, their knees go like this when they go in. So point your toes out, keep the bar up here, and keep it snug on your back. Wrap your wrists around if the weight's heavy enough. If not, you can go like this, preference, because you don't want the bar rolling on your back. It'll cause an imbalance. So keep it snug, pull it down on your traps. And when you squat down, you're gonna want to squat at the butt. So when you come down, you can get parallel or you can get depth. And then you look up, you come up. So keep the bar placed on your back. You're gonna come down. Alright. Now the low bar squat. Teach you guys how to do that, just so that way you guys know. And again, working out is usually preference. So you can grab 3 fingers, not your pinky, on this outside knurling, right? And when you come under, instead of placing it up here or here, you'll actually place it back here. So then you'll pick it up, and you'll actually be in a wider stance. So your feet will be a lot wider. And then you'll point your toes out. Instead of squatting at the legs, you're actually gonna bend at the butt. So instead of going straight down like the other squat, your butt's gonna come back, and then you're gonna squat to about right here. And then you're gonna come up. So you're gonna lean your butt out, and then squat, and then come up. Those are pretty much the 2 forms of squat. If you guys have any questions, you can always DM me. You can put it in the comment section if I didn't explain it enough. I'm not exactly sure like the most scientific based way to do these. This is just what's worked for me. So again, one more time for the high bar squat. You're gonna grab it at the knurlings, come around, come under the bar, get set, keep your feet planted, come up, move your step back, feet shoulder width apart, toes out, squat. push, that's how you high bar squat, and that's personally what works best for me. So now we're gonna take you guys to this fire leg day. And yes, I said all. I'm gonna have to chalk this bar up. It hurts my back. Really bad. Horse. Not down there though, just so you know. I have no cartilage in like my left knee, so it is what it is. And they got a belt hook. And as you guys can see, we just throw my mic in the camera bag.
That's why it's tangled.
I need a wireless one, it'd be so much easier. My brothers in Christ from the youth group at church is blowing me up. I need new knee sleeves. These things are so old. I got these at Walmart like 3 years ago. I had to grow into them. They weren't even the right size. I promise I don't play on my phone all the time. Just at the gym. Alright, here we go. You guys are trying to get big and you go to the gym and you hit squats, all you do is grab a big bag of protein powder, open it, and just dump it. No, it's fine. It's chalk. It's definitely what Coke feels like. When you get a whiff and you're just like, boom. But I'm gonna chalk the bar up a little bit just because it's hurting my back. Is it on my back? Not really.
No.
That's also like a gym hack, guys. The knurlings of the bar ever hurt your back and leave marks? It's going to regardless once you get heavy enough. But these bars are old to a degree. So the knurlings on these are really rough. And they clean them a lot. So it keeps them really grippy. So put some chalk on there. Not liquid chalk. That would be horrible. But put some chalk on there. Tighten up the knurlings a little bit so they're not so rough. They're a little smoother. They don't hurt your traps as bad. Some of you guys have been asking me, like, why don't you squat heavy? There's no need. I have no cartilage in my left knee. I don't feel like blowing my right one out. I usually put 315 or so.
Your butt's already big enough.
I know. I just like, there's just something about squats that are just fun, so I like to do them. It's just fun, you know, flinging around 315 for 3 sets of 3, 3 sets of 5. It's just fun. And speaking of like workout splits, workout regimens, you know, there's the OG split, like chest tries, back buys, legs, shoulders, but, you know, in reality, it's all about preference. It's about what makes you guys happy. Whatever makes you guys happy, what makes you guys have fun in the gym, that's what you guys need to do. I mean, there's scientific ways to grow as fast as possible, but like if you're just a meathead and you're just in the gym to better yourself and have fun, you know, pick your own split. Alright guys, so the music's like super loud in here, so I'm going to teach you guys what I do for legs. Usually I would go into squats.
Is the mic on?
Is it?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we ran into some problems last time. We recorded a whole video and the mic wasn't even on, so it was kind of pointless. But yeah, usually I would do squats, leg extensions, then calves, and then some form of a leg press and stuff. But my hamstrings, I've been kind of neglecting them for a little bit, just kind of barely hitting them on a burnout set. So we're gonna go from squats to leg curls. So basically with these, you're gonna want to go relatively heavy, and you're gonna want to squeeze at the back. Slow and controlled reps for hamstrings. I'm gonna do 2 sets, slow and controlled, and then one of the sets I'll either do lightweight or medium weight, and just sling it out and get as many as I can. Usually only a 45-second break to a minute or so. I try to keep it really high intensity because I'm on a time schedule. Because I'm gonna have to get home and edit this and eat and meal prep and all that jazz. If you guys want to see my bulk, like my meal prep bulk, drop in the comments bulk right now and I'll make that video happen for you guys. Oh yeah, leg extensions are right here. We don't have to go too far. So basically, the way that I work out usually is different than most people, and again, my way doesn't work for everybody, but definitely give it a try. What I'll do is I'll work out, do my compound movements first, like squat, bench, deadlift, things like that, and then when I move into more like my isolation exercises and my other movements, I'll actually move up in weight each set, so my last 2 sets usually are my top sets. So it gets harder as I go on rather than just starting out at like medium and heavy and then going down in weight and burning out your reps. I usually don't do that unless I'm doing a drop set. But definitely give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it. I know you guys are probably like, that goes against like what everybody says. But again, working out is mainly preference. Like whatever works for you and your body type is what you should do.
Don't need the mic.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go into leg press. Oh, these are so painful. I gotta learn the one pose Mikey does where he just like, I don't know how he does it, but it's pretty neat. And then there's my original pose, the rotisserie chicken. So with the leg press, pretty much what I like to do is there's many different ways you can do it. This video is more informational based for you guys that are wanting to learn how to work out and what each exercise does. So for these, the higher you place your feet, the more glute and hamstring dominant it's going to be. And if you put like in the medium, and your toes are kind of pointed inwards, it's going to work more of your quads, like your inner teardrop. But if you point them out just a little bit, it's going to be outer quad and hip, really. And then if you go out wide like a squat, and point your toes out, like I do in a comfortable position, somewhat high, you'll target pretty much all around your legs for the most part. It's like the most stable press you can do. So, next, we got calf extensions. seated calf raises. Because we all know gym bros need big calves because like 9% of us suck. Or maybe that's just me.